people go into treatment and they think to themselves, oh my God, this is going to be the rest of my life. And that's I think, a pretty high barrier for people to cross, a pretty high hurdle for people to jump over. Shame plays a really important role, not only in why people don't seek addiction treatment, but also oftentimes why they have a hard time getting over their addictive habits once they're in treatment. And there are a whole slew of reasons. I mean, one of the first main reasons is the connotation, the way addicts are portrayed in the general culture as failures, as people who have low motivation, who are liars, etc. And the problem is, once you really take that label on yourself, what we know from psychological research is you end up thinking that many of those attributes are true for you, even if you never associated them with yourself before taking on the label. So people who think of themselves as relatively good people who just got into trouble, once that label addict is attached to them, all of a sudden feeling like they're liars, like they're not to be trusted, like their lot in life has somehow been cursed and maybe they'll never have success. And that's a lot to take on for somebody who's already struggling. The other piece is the way we talk about addiction generally in society is somewhere between having a personal responsibility around your actions and a disease. And first of all, it's never nice to have a mental health, a disease label slapped onto you that really, again, stigmatizes and shames people. So that's the first step. And the other piece is, when you look at what sort of outcomes you can have when all your friends are addicts, when you go into treatment, you're surrounded by other people, it's not exactly portrayed as a group of successful examples. And so people go into treatment and they think to themselves, oh my God, this is going to be the rest of my life. And that's I think, a pretty high barrier for people to cross, a pretty high hurdle for people to jump over, when all they really need at the beginning is a little help.